Oh, up there. Oh, I need to fucking reload. Hey, Zoe.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe? You sound confused or possibly unscrewed.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How did you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Well, you mean amongst the hundreds of corpses? Oops, okay. Could just bash her into me like, ah, sorry, she was dead. Pretty sure she would go down in one fell swoop with my impact hammer. Actually, how much? It's 142. It's pretty strong hammer. A chloric. All right. Whoa, that's not. Bunch of mines here. It's outside. This leads somewhere. Oh, okay, it's locked. Well then. Did I kill this guy? No idea. Maybe he tripped on a mine or something. As there were several explosions. I feel like that's incredibly unsafe. To just put mines everywhere. Where you live. Asking for your fucking legs to be exploded off.
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Is it now?
I'm great at clarifying.
Guessing there's nothing else I can. Okay. Seems to be content with her situation, so it'll take some convincing to take her. Well, I mean, if you just look around, there's no one left to live, you know, with. Since all of them are dead. Just saying. Let me find some enemies so I can level up. Oh, would you look at that? There's some dudes. I can level up, get some. What is it? 2 points that I need in Persuade. Yup. And then I can persuade her. They have dogs as well. Yes, they do. Pop! Pop. Bam! I'd like that. Oh, this was empty? Lame. 1, 2, there we go. Medical is at 50. So when that happens and you keep going, yeah, you can choose specifically if you only want medical, or you can do the other ones. As well. Go, what do we potentially want? Stealth and sneak? Like, lockpick, maybe? Like, 1 point, sure. Next level, we get another perk. What would we want then? Sprint speed could be nice. Vendor prices, I mean, maybe, but that could be for later. Carrying capacity could be neat. That's 50. Just a lot. It's almost half of what our maximum is. Is it Resilient, Pack Mule, Cheetah? Or something we definitely want. Neat things to have could be high maintenance. And like the negotiator. But we do need 5 of these before we can get any one of these, so we need to pick those anyways. Do. We can go back. So that it's pointless to stay here where there is no one. Or? Is that a health bar? Probably near.
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Go back.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
You sure about that? What about Stefan?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Good. Go back. Great, let's fast travel back there now. Tell them we've succeeded in bringing back Zoe. There we go.
What is it?
Talk Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Joined up with Venom Marauders. They hadn't her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Gotcha. Now, I need to go down there. We need to do these two things. What was this? Once you to infiltrate the planet, retrieve a logic move from one of the auto mechanics there. Okay, well that'll just happen by me destroying them. I cannot fast travel there, gotcha. I have to walk around. Again, a bolter pistol? Oh. A plasma one. No, I don't really need that. Although it is an energy weapon, so it takes different ammo. Did I miss this? I guess I did. Game sure loves to be chugging. Did I install this on a different thing from before I played it? I forget. I don't know what I have this game installed on actually. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't really have anything to do with the chugging. Pretty sure it has to do with me streaming at the same time. Alright, so the gate is electrified, so we can't get in through the gates. We need to get in from the side. I mean, here, oh Jesus. This won't actually do much. This will have to do. This will have to do. BAM! I got a stun baton. Have to utilize this to kill all these fucking mechanicals. Like machine gun. Oh, we could also have gone in from here. Security blade. What is this? Two-handed. I see. This has 42 stun. This is bleed, not stun. Well, at the moment, let's equip these two, I guess. I don't know if there's any point to having that if I have this. Although plasma cutter won't do shit at the moment, so. I don't know if this will give me range. Whoa. Don't think so. Going there.
Processing.
Oh no, I'm concussed. Will make shit worse. In general. But not impossible. Okay, there we go. We can also go in from here. This is a back door. Is this a... Yeah, okay. Can't do anything there. But can we go in here? Yes, we can. And a trooper helm. Is this better than what I have? No, that's what I have. Rod armor. Hey, I can get through this. Arm security defenses. I don't believe I can sell stuff there yet. Actually, I guess this blade would be fucking useless against these robots. Seeing as they can't be bled, they don't have blood. Unless it's a weird game, which is like, no, fuck it, you can bleed robots. I forget which game that did that. I remember playing a game that worked like that still. Like, yeah, sure, you can inflict bleed on them. Like, how? Don't worry about it. That's... okay, I would enter here then. Do-do-do. Another stun baton. A stun baton. Okay, cool. Over. Lock off his door. Messages that I'm not gonna read through. Thank you. Another card. Tossball card. Ah, this is the place that we need to be. Reroute power from here. However, I do believe... oh, we have the thing. Right. I do believe there's more things that we can explore. Like that. Could we explore here? No, that was that gate. So no, down here we can go though. Yeah. Sprat. That's Sprat. Terminal. Unlocked door? Hey, there we go. What did I do with this? A terminal log in the geothermal repair security offices mentioned that the logic unit has been locked in a storage room across the hall. You'll need to find the key card to the room unless you pick your way in. Perhaps the security chief had it on him. According to the terminal log, Odd Mechanicals turned hostile and began attacking the other workers. The plant's security chief responded by making his way down to the control room. Well then. Alright, this place. Pick it open. Well, if you have 62, then yes, you could do that. That is in fact an option.
All security.
Don't give a shit of your security. You're half destroyed robots. What the fuck can you do to me? Ooh. Thing, is that what I have? Is that something different? That is worse than what I have, okay. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Okay. Or barred, okay. Chester's passcode? Really now?
You're not real. You're not real.
What are you talking about? Talking to me? I am very real.
No, just leave me alone.
I'm not coming into contact with these steam or whatever it might be. Bop, bop, bop. Ah, this will be difficult to get through though. I will come up to you and smack you with my impact hammer and we'll see what that does. Bop! Bop! There we go. You are terrible at aiming. Which I guess is good for me. Oh, there we go. Unbar the door. Thank you. Actually, there was... No, wait. Oh no, there's another door I can... Unbar. There we go. Oh, this leads here. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Wait. What room was it? Ah, I was here.
No, just leave me alone.
Just get down here. What are you yelling about, dude? Calm the fuck down.
You're not real. You're not real.
An impact damage. Oi.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Oh, I'm very real. Great, another lunatic.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. Least I know I'm real. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Creating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You worked on this mechanics, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Or you can help me and I won't feed you to the sprats, your call.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find the logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Right.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
I'm not talking about the fucking sprats. Okay, whatever.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Why are you down here? Or whatever. I'll leave you to it. The fuck? Alright. Oh, that's the security chief. Oh no, I'm encumbered. That sure sucks. What if I just break down some of these? Boy, what are these values, quote unquote? You can break down all the count that shit as well. Well, the sentry sabers. There we go. Bunch of parts. Got a bunch of mods already. 4 plasma ones. Power attack. Melee grip attack speed. Dodge distance. Well. Ah, look at that. That's some good fucking amount of materials right there. Oh, we can use this, modify behavior, select new mode, select new target, find intruders, as spacer's choice auto mechanicals. We got any fucking mechanicals that are not alive should just attack each other. Don't know if there are any, but If there are, they will be attacking each other. Logic module. Thank you. Anything else? No. Now we've done that. All we need to do is divert power. And status. Right, redirect power. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So you can now choose to direct power to Edgewater or the Botanical Laboratory. Oh, the geothermal plant is at 22% efficiency. Irreversible procedure. Why would that be the case, I wonder? Does it really make sense why you would be able to change it back? But so there are actually 3 things you could do. You can choose the Edgewater, you could choose Botanical Laboratory, but there's a third thing you can do. Not from here, but there's a third like option. You can select one of these and then that's it, kind of, and like continue with that, or you can do a third thing. We're going to redirect power to Edgewater. Jesus. There we go. Time to exit. Whoop whoop. Okay. Turn over here. Where they now have no fucking power. Sup, gang?
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Where is Adelaide? He's still in here. Alright, still.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
This door open? Not in here. Well. Anyways, we got we got something to collect. Look at this place. Oh, hello.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing.
Correct.
Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Because I need the power regulator.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
This question is fucking hilarious. Reed's going to leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Oh, still counts as stealing, I guess.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm passing through.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
You're too late to start learning. I can give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs. There's one in the old community center. Should find one back in town, too. Parvati's dad had a copy. He used to take it with him when he worked at the cannery before he passed.
I called one of those, yeah. Mention 2, what about the 3rd?
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the 3rd's gone, I can't say. No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
Yeah, we got 2 actually. Maybe.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Nice, 300. Right, sure.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
If you won't survive without power, it's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery, you want to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
Stay put, I'm gonna try to talk Reed into stepping down.
You know where to find me.
Bye. Gonna talk to you. Hello.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in?
I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here.
I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure. Suit.
That is right. Yeah, return to lower, find the 3 volumes. Might not do that. Care too much for that. Remove Reed from Edgewater. Sure thing. Oh well, that won't be difficult to find where he is. Go to the tallest tower. Oh, which happens to be, yeah, right. Salt Tuna Cannery. Up.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
As soon as you leave.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
And it's clearly not good enough.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, you're gonna have to find a new home.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
No. The town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
What exactly are you putting in those cans?
Processed, liquefied, retextured saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly saltuna. We've been experiencing a saltuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like saltuna in the end.
Ah yes, sand. Sounds like Taco Bell over here. How long have you been living like this?
Couple years, give or take, right around the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
No.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's, come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Now don't get any funny ideas. You are going... or I'm making you. I'm not in the mood to argue. You want allies help? Step down.
You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know?
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
All right. Bye. Find it very interesting how the music just suddenly cuts off as soon as the doors open. So we're about to level up. Hell yeah. We get a new perk. As soon as we talk to her, probably get some experience and we'll be able to level up. Get more shit. Right. Fast travel. I'm sorry, what? Near hostiles? Who the fuck dares be hostile towards me? In here? Sprats, are you shitting me? Laughable. Guess since I'm already here, I might as well loot this place. Do I? No, no, no. I don't need two. Oh, that's fine then. Well. Thank you. Ooh, thank you for those. Wow, just axe, huh? Okay. Ah, there's no hostiles. Thank you. There we go. Free to return now.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, I mean to leaving. Come back.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Board reputation decreased. Who gives a shit?
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Sick. Time to take our power regulator. Here we go. Is this a door I can open? No. Grab this now though. Hell yeah, okay. Perks. What do we want? We can have base armor rating, carrying capacity, or sprint speed. I think carrying capacity is going to be important. Yes. Now then. We could put, yeah, humans have a 70% chance of carrying fear. On mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you. Terrified. Come on, could get 20 in each of these. We could put 5 just so we can get that first. So hacking to sell shit at vending machines is nice. Actually, I want to do that first. Attack unaware enemies while crouched to deal bonus damage. That's also cool. 1, 2 to get that to 45 at least. Then 1, 2. There we go. Wow. Fantastic. I'll definitely keep this security blade. Won't keep this axe though. This pistol, I might keep it because it's an energy weapon, and it is plasma. It could be useful. Right, so now all we need to do is actually we need to return to him. Before that, I will be right back. Hold on, I need to. Okay, good. I wanted to see if that actually worked. Gotcha. All right, and we are back. Let me just see. Okay, good. Making sure everything works as intended. All right. Like performance mode, or aka blind mode for me. Alright. Oh yeah, right. I was like, why the fuck is the alarm going? But obviously it's still going. They still have no power. We got... Okay, we'll sell some stuff first. And maybe buy stuff. How much money do I have at the moment? 1800. And right over here we have this general store.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Music to my ears.
15% discount. Check. Okay, sell this gun. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Nice. Then we sell these. Good, 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 good. Okay, what? We have these. We organize this? Yes, hold on. Value away. Okay, alright. Research, time dilation, companion, but wait. Oh, I don't need that then. I'll get rid of all the booze-esque things so that gives me minus, even though I probably don't need to care about that specifically. Movement speed and weapon attack speed, that could be very nice. I don't need that. Will also give me a good amount of money. Well, actually not a lot of money actually. You can't sell these for a lot, but decent time. Okay, so these are Adrena time, which is movement speed 10%, attack speed 20%, Adrena time, crash, all attributes -1. Distraction 3 times last 15 seconds. How long does the crash take them? I guess we could carry that in case. No need for that. Nope. We'll be mainly melee, but we'll have ranged because we kind of need that sometime. Okay, repair. Do we need to do repairs for money? I don't even think so. Would really like this. That could be really strong, but it's fine. For now, we'll buy some mag picks and mag picks and bypass shunts. Fantastic. I already have the things I want regarding that. I may want ammo, but no, I actually don't want ammo. I don't need that. Weapon parts, though? Armor parts are something I want. Sell junk. Holy shit, I got 3,000 for selling all the junk. My lord. I can now buy the Maxwell. It was built with extra weight for crushing hits to the head and other weak spots, but isn't well balanced for smooth swings. For some reason you think this hammer should be silver. Can't modify it though. Don't know if I want to buy it. Right, because it looks like it has that on it, yeah. Compare this to this weapon. Oh yeah, no, compare them to each other. Can I inspect and compare them in that way? No. Alright. I won't buy that though. Not too interested in the hammer. But for the moment, we need to go back and return to Ludwig. Say we've done the thing. We have your logic module. Hey.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Shock stick. 500 Bitcoin. Nice. Shock stick. Melee weapon attack speed 15% and power attack 20%. Fuck yeah, look at this. It's so much better than what we have. This is way better than a normal stun baton. Yes, it sure is. L to the S. Break that down. Look at this. This amazing thing we got. Okay, we can now do some stuff. We can modify stuff. Also, we can also tinker with them. The weapon parts. Go. Guess I want to repair this too and repair that. Tinker, we could actually tinker with this. You can only tinker up to a certain point. I think it was like 5 levels above yours. So that would be up to level 14, question mark? No, wait. No, that's completely wrong actually. That would be 11. Jesus. So 1 more level. Yep, 5 levels above yours. So we maxed out the damage this shock stick can do. Hell yeah. Now we want to actually yeah, we can upgrade this one as well, but I'll leave that for now. Plasma cutter. I want to modify this. What can we get? Power attack 20. Mr. Ouch. Attack speed Mr. Ouch. Power attack. We could upgrade the sword's attack speed though. We do have 2, so I'll do that. I don't know if I want power attack. I mean, I can, you can always replace it. So yeah, do for power attacks for now. This gun does have, we do have 2 sights, reduces range spread. This have firing noise for critical damage for plasma. It's already plasma, so I don't know what that would do actually. Probably do nothing. The bolter pistol. Damage 25 times 3. Oh yeah, right. Critical damage, I guess. Maybe? I mean, this one can't do that, so... Sure, we got 2 of them. Equip that. We only got 1 of those, so I'll keep it for now. Yeah, we do want to... I mean, this will take... I will tinker it to a certain point at least. Yeah, to this... I generally, when I like use with tinker and whatnot, I do it to a certain money level. Because it obviously gets more expensive the more you tinker with them. Also, we could technically increase it with 2 more levels. But it'll cost more money. So we'll stop there for now. This hammer for hits hard as fuck. And then we have this shock stick. Or just also hit hard and stun. We have extra power attacks and also weapon speed. This power attacks and weapon speed, and then we have our shotgun. We also got this bolt pistol. There we go. Which I believe this shit. Oh no, it's a 3-round burst. That's the thing. Oh, I can open this. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll steal some shit from you. This though, plasma rifle, hell yeah. Although I'm pretty sure this was the one that you kind of need to... Yeah. You have to charge it up and shit. But as you know, an element to this gun. But we'll keep that one on. We'll save this for now. I mean, I could utilize that for like shooting at range and then... No, because then I don't need a real high rate fire. If you can choose only one energy-based impact triggered explosive high rate of fire rifle, choose Jock. Well, this isn't high rate of fire though, is it? Just need to charge it, kind of. Well, it depends on what they compare it to. Yeah, no, my weapons here. Heavy as fuck hammer. This for light. This for like mechanicals and shit. Well, this is kind of my primary, but this is I want to really bash someone's head in. This is for animals and whatnot. No, we're long range for now. Look at this. Look at this fancy holographic scope. Or whatever they think. What do they call it? I don't think they call it anything. Gyro sight. I think that's a cool term. Alright. Let's return to the unreliable then. And get off the ground. So she's still here. I don't think she is. Well, it took a short amount of time than I expected. Alright, hold on. Hello, I'm back.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Of course I do. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Huh.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yep. Oh, I can't do that. Need to do the slow process. Ow, my leg.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Installed it.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alright.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right, the black market's here.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need gadgets for this? Can't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Yes. Science. That's how. People will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Gotcha. Now we can get to different places. We can go to Scylla, go to Monarch, go to Terra. No, we're on Terra 2, right? Go to Groundbreaker. This is Lab, Hephaestus, Typhon, Tartarus, Eridanos, Olympus. But we should go to the Groundbreaker. Oh, actually, toggle inactive quest. Right, that was. Groundbreaker it is. Should be our first destination. Welcome to the system map. Right. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Good. Let's do that then.
Remember that you are not insured.
Sure. I shall remember that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're just lucky you're not serving a sentence.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect.
Nope.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Darren. Not planning on recruiting anyone. Well, actually, I am planning on not recruiting anyone, to be very specific. Oh, no, I can't go in here. Climb up here, though. Not, I'm not suspicious, I'm just climbing a building. I'm not suspicious at all. Don't worry about me. Oh yeah, this is... Right. Okay, yeah, because if we go to the gate, then they're like, no, we can't let you in or something. And this is how you can sneak in. I'm like, alright. I just won't go through the fucking gate. There's a bunch of shit here. Protective clothing with safety harness. Oh, unfortunate, dude. Am I just to drop down here? I guess I am. Well, ish. Ouch. I'm to drop down here. What's up, buddies?
Knock you out bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar. Caramel and E3 nuts. This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
What's up?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Vinny sent me, he said you could sell me a napkin, Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000. Ugh, okay. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
It's a corporate town with something to hide. Why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Count on me.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Hey, I leveled up. Why are they enemies? Are these kind of enemies? Aha. Squatters journal. Bring weapon parts. Stuff. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this leads to a different area. Also, yeah, I do remember that I needed to actually manually go and get the holographic thingamajig. Need to return to the ship anyways. Here. Oh. Where are these enemies that I'm supposed to that is apparently here? Anyways, what did I want to try and get actually? That's now all of these are 50, that's good. Go with the rest for that. Get single-handed to 50, and then we'll work on... We'll stick that at 50 for now, I believe, and then we can maybe go for... I think I want like these higher. Sure. But I potentially want to focus on count stealing. I got a map. I believe I can just teleport to it immediately. Teleport back to my ship. that I can grab. What's this note? Notice of ship impound. This notice has been. Why the fuck is it being pounded?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you? Have yourself a pleasant day.
Sure. Apparently, I can't go back in at the moment because because of the impounding thing. I believe you can go. Wait, no, wait. I think it actually is this guy that I can talk to about that.
Hey there.
Maybe.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Gotcha.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Gotcha.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. Be serious.
Carry on.
Oh, it was you.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What bounds do you have?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Leads?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Sure.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
believe it was something. Well, I can't take this on now because I need to talk to someone about the impoundment of my ship. Go to Udom, Bedford, right? Which is over there.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Let's do that first. Before we run around doing legwork, as they call it.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on camera.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be?
The captain of the Unreliable.
The captain of the... No, that can't be right. Alex Hawthorne is the captain of that vessel. On top of that, I just impounded it. Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
No, not that. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Okay, Alex, why'd you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why do you think I know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
No, I never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Is this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything else? Stop playing coy. Stop playing coy. Yeah.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
How can I win your trust then?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to
Sure. I've never actually done the round where you go with the board. Just siding with the board don't seem too what's the word? I forget. Too interesting. No. Man, it's great, Brain. You're doing great work. Completely missing the words. Just oh Jesus. You can probably read all about things. Oh yeah, right, the fucking the super weapons. And here you get a bin that you can store weapons of interest. And we get a side quest, Weapons from the Void, where you can get different science weapons and shit. Science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Right, purchase nav key. We can't do that yet. Hunt down and kill Captain McRed. Press signal. Okay, I'm not back for technical difficulties late. Unless you mean from. Boom. We've gone away from Earth 2, I believe it was called, or Terra 2, and from Edgewater after we fixed that situation.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
We're now on the Groundbreaker, which we are looking for work to then purchase a nav key to where the fuck was it specifically? To Stellar Bay, right? Which we need 10,000 bits for. We got 3 almost, so we need to do some work around here. We need to ask around and do some work so we can get some bits. So, all right. Gotcha. Can I take this? No, I can't.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
All the trace in the system comes through here. Heard anything interesting?
I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement. Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time?
Okay, that's it. All right. Well then, okay. We wanted to. Is there? Wait. No, okay, no. I guess I just need to go around and ask. I know there's, yeah, the heat problem. Well, no, we can go down to the engineering level and... Now this is the kitchen, apparently. I can grab this for free. Doesn't count as stealing.
Look, can I get you a caffeinoid or something?
Caffeinoid. Right, what is this? Bells, shells.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Okay, you're just a trader. Trader. Oh, a traitor. Sell that shit. Okay, sell that. No, don't need it. Amongst these, what do I not need? Dodge distance. I don't really need dodge distance. Dialogue skills list. No. Yes. No. Keep that though. Oh, this is pristine. That's the difference between them. Sell this junk. Nice. Yeah, this door needs 30, huh? Deadeye assault rifle. Well, pretty sure it will be difficult to steal from you unless I kill you. Die! Ow, my legs. Frank got a lead on something local savage. One of the groundbreakers' old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag. Once we clear out the new arrivals, I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Well, he's dead, so there might be something worth those warnings. Alright, then we check in here. Medical bay.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru?
Hi, Ellie.
You can't keep me out of there.
Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Talk to Ellie, but she's a companion, so I don't really care. Spacer's choice. Oh, look at this dipshit with the fucking helmet. I could. This is the dumbest thing to have, just covering the door. Jesus.
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
Is that Sam?
Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm unsure if that is him. Okay. No one's gonna work, then
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know.
Add drone. Sublight. Oh yeah, right. These guys' side quests are interesting. Spratwurst.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What is a grinder's dozen? Ike's Armory. Well, there are just a bunch of traders though. Engineering. Nice. That's the fucking board area, right? This will get us there. Okay, I need to go to engineering. Oh Jesus, you can see the heat waves. Look at this shit. Look at this place. It's cooking in here. You in charge?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Yeah, no, they're all about recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Actually not. Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them by yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
There's no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
No, I need to go there anyways. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Right.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Cool. That is this, but we need to go down there anyways to hunt down and kill Captain McRed, so I'll do just fine. Ah, yeah, there is a workbench there.
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
Oh, what is that? Silver top. Oh, okay, I don't need that. Don't need that at all.
A toss ball first.
Spectrum vodka, a glass for every glass.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Yeah, seem interesting. What do I have in terms of skills and shit? Movement speed and attack speed. You'd want that in terms of combat. Body attributes? Maybe. Armor rating seems good. Oh, you're the one.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Neither is this. Whoa, what you doing there, buddy? What you doing there? Fuck. How are you now? Are you out of ammo? Sorry for you. You're about to get bashed to pieces. Bam! Get out of my fucking way. Before I bash your fucking smithereens. Bam! Oh, scrap mechanical. It's gone now. It's just scrap now. Stealing, yeah, sure. I'll give a shit. called? Spacers Cortana. That was called. No, Spacers redacted. Gotcha. A special flamethrower, except it's not a flamethrower. I mean, it's not a flamethrower though. It was using lightning. Shot lightning. I don't know why. It's not a flamethrower. Didn't shoot flames. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That goes down, this goes forward. Aye, okay. A plasma rifle? Don't mind if I do. This place fucked, okay. Can't do anything here.
What was that?
Oh, hello. Oh, I hit both at the same time, get fucked.
I'm with Junlei.
Oh. Well, I don't have a gun in my hand, but sure.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm stealing.
Nice doing business with you. Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
It's recycling. Alright. McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Came to grab the some radiator parts. The engineer could use help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Yes, fuck off so I can, as we said, recycle some more stuff. Yeah, like this. And this. And all of this. There you go. We could now also. Oh. I can climb up here. What may I find up here?
Bullshit. Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza.
Yeah! God, so fucking satisfying. Holy shit. Oh boy. And the impact hammer is the greatest weapon. If only I could like put corrosion on this shit, I would be so happy. Although smacking them with a like rounded tip that it has on it is oh, radiator part. Grenade launcher. Don't mind if I do. Well, that's what I need to grab down here. Are they talking about my armor being... Nope, not at all, so... Yeah, the light machine gun, grenade launcher, this quote-unquote flamethrower. Okay, armor rating, movement speed, weapon attack speed, right. Alright, we can get 3 there and maxed out that. Good, good. Maxed out tech. Okay, now then, what do we want to invest in? Maxed out tech and maxed out melee. Let's do some other stuff. So we don't touch ranged. Defense could be good, like with block. Because that is, you know, unless we one-shot every enemy that we, you know, fight, blocking could be useful. Dialogue, we could maybe put 20 at the moment. And stealth, we want some in dialogue and stealth, obviously, to get somewhere. Also, I preferably want max out intimidation, because that could be nice. So at some point we want to get 50 in these two as well. Because hacking, sneaking, and lockpicking is good. Sneaking would be good, because then I just sneak in and just whack, just fucking put my hammer through the back of the fucking skull. That would be nice. Insta kill people immediately. Corrosion damage, yeah, good at some point. N-ray damage. Maxing out these would be nice. Nope, don't do that. What do we do first? Let's put these to 20 so we can get the things. The 20% chance to terrify creatures, 15% chance to make automechanicals attack other enemies, and the new, and 20% chance to make humans cower in fear after you first hit. Wait, after the first time you hit them. Yeah, right. If they survive that long, that is. And then do we just put? I mean, getting blocked to 20 would be good, because then I get, if I perfect parry them, then they stagger, which would be good. Do that for now. Pop. Combat dialogue abilities. Yeah, dialogue. When you're attacking the correct type, you're automatically debilitated. Yeah. Perks. So tactical time dilation lasts longer. Nah. Vendor prices could be good, but nah. No. Yes, that's a potential one. That's neat, but not necessary. No. I want base armor rating, because that means more defense. Sprint speed could be nice, but I think more defense first right now is good. Then we get cheetah, and then we can do some of these maybe. These ones are interesting, specifically this one. So I can get more stats and everything. But the next perk is within it's after 2 levels, so won't have to worry about that for now. Whee! Right. Prior bounty. Okay, so that is fucking where? Oh no, we'll go to engineering first since it's right here.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Or before I do that, to head back. Okay, like here, yeah. Just do this. I feel like this will be faster, actually.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever?
Nope, I killed the dude.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
I did.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Bounds do you have?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing.
Ooh, 1,000.
Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Okay, there's nothing else. Got some reputation as well. Okie dokie. Extra radiators. That's somewhere else. That's somewhere else. Okay. And we can also go to the place that we were told to stay away from. Which I also remember because they're fucking maniacs. But we can try and see what happens. Sublight. Go up and talk to the person in charge. Because I remember I got to a certain point in this quest and I was like, alright, I am out. This is, yeah, no, bye.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Sure I am.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
You're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch. If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have that yet.
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Don't have an nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
Very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
That door. Hey, can I? Yeah, I can. No. Actually, okay, fine. That's also a door, but I can't get through that. Also, we have 34 healing things. So, make sure to use those when we need to. Maybe even when we don't. Alright, thanks to radiators. I got 4,000 and whatnot. How much junk do I have? Not a lot, so I can still carry some or collect some more. How much weight? We got like 100, more like 90. No. More like 80. There we go. 80. 80 kilos is what we can carry more.
This is Halcyon News.
I can go through here. Down we go. Mantis problem. Could you?
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators.
I got logs and transmissions. Okay. Jesus fuck. Mantis swarm. Come on. Oh my god. I feel like at some point I would hit, but now you're gone. Guess these are pretty fleshy, so I could just fucking slice them with this. Or I could just bash them with my hammer. Oh. No, it's empty. Lame.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Gotcha. Plus pull a card. Nice and easy. Where the fuck? Oh, they probably just were around the corner all the time.
Aiming system failure. Secure power target. Security mark.
Bap. There we go. Sneak past them. Jesus, what are you talking about? How the fuck are you supposed to sneak past them? Unless you have like a really high sneak.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the drop. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. I'll bring you.
Cool. Actually, just drop down. Easy. There we go. Up we go. It looks a place. It's not cooking anymore.
This is Halcyon News.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
3,000, nice. Like, no, okay. Someone had a comm problem? Okay, who?
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators?
You.
Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat. You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station. We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I can check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time. Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You just last messages. Wait, what? Oh, you just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright. That's a quest we now have. Go to the relay. GB23. Purchase. We've got 3,000 bits left for that. We could talk to some person and trade. See if that can maybe give us the money. Maybe. Sure, we can talk to you.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Alright, let's sell. We're selling that. That. Yes. Well, there's goggles. Engineering plus 15 minus 1 perception. Oh, I don't need that. What is this armor I can buy though? Ah, yes, this heavy armor's one. Or this is what I want at some point. Oh yes, officer's spine, corrosion knives. Good. It's plasma. Oh. Walk speed plus 10%. Ooh, that could be interesting. Yeah, I'll buy these. Leave. Alright. We go to the distress signal. We can go to the relay. Go and collect that weapon if we want to. Next survey, right, because of them as well. Yeah, okay, so we want to go somewhere. Let's go to the distress signal. There are two. Someone in Roseway, a supposedly abandoned anti-Cleo outpost. Right. There's corporate operations hiding there. Like you'll find some able to sell back to Gladys. Well, you could do that. Don't think there's too much more work here.
Board patrol nicked a friend of mine.
Let's go back to the unreliable. How does he know you're taking some cuts and bruises when you're full of armor? Hello, would you like to purchase any of our wares? No, but I'm willing to sell all the useless loot I picked up too. Sure, you got yourself a deal. Yeah. Pretty much. Jesus, yeah, could tinker this, but nah. Costs a lot, and I don't want to pay much money at the moment. Pistol, I don't know. I want to keep this pistol. I probably don't. Let's just break it down. Hey, I did get a fucking part for it, so that was worth it.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Falcon here.
Server secret is in Roseway. Doom they can investigate the distress signal. And potential company secrets that could be sold to the highest bidder. Talking to scientists around the time would probably be a good place to start. Rescue podcast tower. Head there and find out what precipitated the call. Oh, okay, so it's like find secrets, but also you could find out why the just, you know, was a thing. Okay. Roseway landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Fantastic. Roseway. Anything we can loot here? No. Glacier is green, alright. So we got, and then this will lead us where? Also there? Oh, yeah, that tower, okay. I mean, if we can investigate this stress signal and we'll probably find everything else after that. Save here. Before we continue, I am going to take a, well, just I don't know if it's necessarily a lunch break, but I guess I am going to eat, but and a break for an amount of time anyways.